down for a second. Put your hands up for a second. What have we been doing in science and reading this whole week and the last few weeks, actually? Brody?
Practicing.
I don't know. Well, kind of. Okay, I don't know what you're saying. Let me get someone else. Yes? We've been learning about frogs, right? And we've been doing frogs in what? Science and in reading. They're right? Our reading stories about frogs this week, correct? Right? So you guys all have your what? Your science journals that you made, right? Yes? With all your paperwork inside? Yes? And who can tell me what you're going to be doing with this science journal during reading class today? Christopher, what are you going to be doing? I can't hear you, babe. We're going to be rotating around the classroom, right? How many stops are you going to make? Who remembers? Raise your hand. Maddie? 5. Look on the board, please. You all see your little person, right?
Yes.
You all have your person up there?
Yes.
And your person shows you where you're going to start. Okay?
Yes.
So my first group, Kaden, Alyssa, Aiden, and Kendall, raise your hands. Where are you going to be first? Do you see? You're going to be on the rug. And look, I tried to help you by making you a little marker on the board that shows you what you're going to be doing when you're on the rug. Okay? So what is your group going to be doing? You're going to be writing the life cycle of a frog out and answering some questions. Good deal? This is inside your what? Packet in your hand. Okay? Got it? Thumbs up if you get it. Thumbs up if you get it. Awesome. Okay, I'd like Addison, Chandler, Jordan, and Justin to raise your hands. Okay, you 4 are going to start where? You remember?
At Omar's desk.
Yeah, at Omar's group of desks, and that's the what? The frog life story. And what are you going to do after you finish the story, Jordan? Do you remember? Speak louder when you talk. Yeah, I put a piece of paper, I taped it to the desk over there to help you understand and remember what questions you're going to be answering. Okay? Actually, that's the wrong side. You're going to do what? The tadpole, the froglet, and the frog. What happens at each stage of their life. Right? After you read your story. Okay? Ooh, thumbs up if you get it when you get to that station. Awesome. Great. Okay, the back table is going to be what? Omar, Maddie, Brody, and Delisa. And what are you going to be doing, Brody, at the back table first?
We're going to play the frog game.
Play a frog game, right? And what's the frog game about, Omar? What game are you playing today? What frog game, though? You remember? We talked about it earlier today. Austin? E-R and what?
E-R and I.
No, close.
E-S-T.
E-R and E-S-T, right? Remember we're talking about adjectives in here? That end with what? E-R and E-S-T, right? With comparing? Do you want to know a new trick I just learned from a first grade teacher yesterday when she was leaving school? You ready? Because she said, what are you doing? I said, I'm getting ready for my class tomorrow for reading class. And she said, oh, what are you doing in your class? I said, they're playing a frog game with E-R and E-S-T. And she said, oh, guess what? We're learning that too in first grade. And she said, E-R means what? Comparing two. Look at it. You do it. E-R. She taught me this trick. And E-S-T is comparing 3 or more. Is that cool? I swear, as she was leaving the school, I was like, oh my god, I just learned this trick with my kids. I was like, oh, thanks for sharing. So now you all know the little trick, right? Do it. E-R is comparing 2. And E-S-T is comparing more than 2. 3 or more. Is that cool? Yeah? Good. Who had Miss Logue last year? She's the teacher I'm talking about, so if you ever see her, tell her, thanks for the tip, right? Okay, anyway, so that's the frog game at the back table. And then Alexis and Enos and Kaylee and Samantha, you're going to be where?
Frog website.
Kaylee? The frog website on the WebQuest on the computer, yes? Who remembers how to get to the WebQuest? Good. How do you get there? Kendall, how do you get to the WebQuest on the computer? You have to go find my website, and then the link is right on there when you get there, right? Who remembers how to find it? Thumbs up. Awesome. Good. Okay, and then the last group, John and Romero and Natasha and Christopher and Austin. You 5 are going to be where?
Side table.
At the side table. What are you going to be doing?
Reading frog.
Reading Frog Friends and then answering those questions. Now remember, I am going to go to every single area. Who remembers the 2 areas I'm going to spend my most time at? Maddie. Omar's desk and the side table. Yeah, because I want to help those kids and make sure they're finishing the story in time. Remember, how many minutes do you have for each group? We have 10 minutes. We're going to have to move really really fast though, okay? So like, we might have to cut it a little short at the very end. We're going to try, okay? Are you ready? Remember, the one most important thing I've talked to you about, your volume. Please try to keep it down to a minimum. You're supposed to be talking and working together, but don't shout, because then there's too much noise in the classroom. Who gets it? Thumbs up. Okay, can you go to where you're supposed to be? Thank you. Now remember, you have to do both sides, okay? Hey guys, who was first in the group, remember? Okay. Do I remember where you were? Who's second?
Me.
Who's third? Okay, start. Pass them out. You know what you're supposed to be doing?
Let's get us on my house.
Remember, you have that one sheet in there that might help you with spelling.
This one. Oh, here.
You have pictures below to write this story and explain what happens to the tadpole as it grows into an adult frog. You can use that as a guide, but you're not copying it. So what happens first in the frog's life?
Justin. No, this is mine.
Start with that.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. No, what?
Silly girls right there.
Oh wait, I hate you. No, today is the year C3.
Remember, you helped them learn the words, right?
That was 2.
Who's second?
First for
You're loud. Why does he need lungs?
Okay.
Yeah, they breathe air, right? What kind of animals are they? They have half their life what? Half their life on water, and half their life what's it going to turn into?
It's
A little froglet with little legs. He still has a tail, right? Okay, we can look at your guys' legs. You okay over here?
What happens next?
Okay, good job. You're going to have to work really fast. Just write down one fact for each part of the frog's life. So one thing about him being a tadpole, one thing about him being a froglet, and one thing about him being a frog. Okay? We're working together though. Good deal? He has a tail, he has gills, right? Very nice. What about a frog? Okay, he's growing his legs and arms. Very good. He still has a small tail, right? Just highlight. Good. Just write one thing in each category for now. Okay, so we'll finish the rest of it. Right? You guys are doing a really good job. Okay, I'd like you to stop what you're doing. I know we haven't gotten a chance to finish, but guess what? We'll continue tomorrow, whatever you didn't finish in your rotation, okay? If you could go to your next spot, please. Thank you, Austin, for gathering up the books. She's the leader of the group, right? So she tells you who goes when, right? Addison, tell them the order. Who goes first?
I go first. The second, Gordon goes third. Mommy goes fourth. Wait, all we got was you last.
I just made that for you to help you with spelling. How's it going, girls?
Guys, we don't have to read so fast to read this. Now we're going to just look at it.
What does that mean?
You are working brain today than yesterday.
Now the tadpole changes hands. Legs come out one at a time. Its eyes grow larger. Its mouth grows wider. Now it looks like a tail.
Come on, John, get back with the group.
Okay, turn to everybody.
Goes away, then it rolls out of the water.
Fred. Climb.
Tadpoles get something when
You okay?
One,
You can help each other, you know? Right? Make sure you all get the same answers, okay?
three.
I know
Solve
it
the
counts.
problems.
One
What
day
is
the
an
frog
amphibian?
laid eggs in the pond inside
What is it?
a tadpole were changing.
I get
That is pretty much what? Two lives. There you go, double life.
Okay, that is a very
What
blank
happened next? What happened next?
Where are you at?
X.
Sorry.
What is the
Oh, we did tadpoles being the announced.
find it?
You got lucky to be able to find this one.
Oh, you are
I noticed today that it's the same color as these leaves. I have
I
green.
can draw brain than my
Why do you
bone.
think he needs to?
Better.
Yeah, so we call the trees. This is probably not the trees. Very good. Very good.
One,
What's
two.
next?
Get it?
Well, it's two.
What
Right back, okay? What's going on, friends, over here?
Okay, you
So much
go.
writing. There's some writing going on. What happens first in the life of a frog? Okay. They hatch out of an egg, correct? Okay, I have a bunch of pencils over there, yes? Grab one out of someone's desk. Place it later. Capital letters, please. Hello. There's a picture. You're good? Hatch, right here. Eggs hatch. Don't just copy off of there though, right? Make sure you're using your own ideas. Right? That's just to help you and guide you. Yes? Good. I know, but that was not learning that. You're just copying, right? Right? Tadpoles. What are you trying to say? Okay. A mess. Hatch. H-A-T-C-H.
Today is the day of year.
They hatch from eggs.
Hey.
Perfect. Right, one more sentence. What happens after that?
Already answered your dot frog.
Huh? Okay, they turn into froglets and then adult frogs. Awesome. Great. Awesome. Make sure you share with them what you wrote after you're done, okay?
Then the girls play more.
They sure do. Can you read me what you have somewhere? Awesome. Awesome. Very good, Austin. You're on the ball, man. They become froglets. Froglets. That's where they still have a little tail. I love it. But keep finishing first. Austin here. Austin. For working so hard. Wait 2 minutes, I'll be right back. Yes?
Okay, my turn.
How's it going over here, friends? What's the difference between a tadpole and a froglet? What do you think?
Of course, I know. Funny.
No, I'm just asking you a question. What's the difference between a tadpole and a froglet?
Yes, okay. Make sure when you're done, make sure to share with the others.
Very good. Froglet doesn't have a very long tail and the tadpole does. What else? kid wants to listen to a frog and a frog. We're gonna switch in a second, okay? We're about to switch, guys, in 1 minute, okay? You guys doing a great job. What does what say? Mature. As tactful as mature.
About life as a tree from spread yells up in the angry voice. Danny, you be quiet up there. You're giving me a headache. Oh, I'm sorry, Danny, said he felt sad and hurt. He sat quietly.
Look at this page. Doesn't that fire? No.
The hottest day of the year. Which one makes sense? Think about what they're comparing. The party with one day with the rest of the year. Very good. Remember, 2 is ER and 3 is what? 3 and 4 is EST. You guys okay over here? You can talk to each other, you know? Yeah.
Hey, right here. Hey, Alyssa, right here. Maybe it's been time to fire. Oh, come here. Alyssa, you asked me.
Why do you think he sat still in this tree? Tell me. Who thinks they know why he sat still in this tree? A bird was going to eat himself. If he sits still, the bird what?